sorry.
Why you gotta be like this to me? That's not nice at all.
You can go home and make an apple pie.
No, I can't.
You can go to Bulge and buy an apple pie if you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I am now heading to Lucas's Vaughan's house after. See, that's the thing.
It'll be done by the time we're done too. So yeah, it's nice.
I can't do it though because I've got to go. I got a gig tonight.
You got the concert tonight.
Yeah, I've got the concert.
I'm gonna open up my back door and see if I can hear you tonight.
It's around 7:00. We're kind of facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. If you turn north, I bet I could hear you. But we'll see. We'll see if I hear you tonight.
Around how about 6:50? I send a note your way.
Yeah.
I'll hit a couple of loud blats to the north, and you see if you get those.
The weather's nice, so we'll be outside probably. So
if around 6:50, if you're in Fairfield on Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen, around 6:50, you might hear a couple of tuba notes.
A random tuba note.
A random notes. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. I'm joined today by Lucas Vaughan. We're going to get the other guys back. I swear. Lucas is not going to be here every day. Although I love him being here every day. It's pressing on your business.
Chances are they tuned in, saw it was me again, and changed it. They're like, hey, that's that guy again.
No, I'm sure that's not true. The chances are everybody loves you here, and they wonder why I would even want anybody back.
I like that. Chances are.
I don't want to say for sure because everybody knows my betting record.
Yeah.
But Lucas is here today. We're going to talk about some sports. We're going to talk about horse racing. We're going to talk about hockey a little bit. We're going to talk basketball probably quite a bit. And going to talk a little baseball here, there, and yonder. All kinds of baseball going on. I don't plan to talk about golf, the Live Tour stuff.
That stuff, yeah.
But next week, we probably will talk more golf because it's U.S. Open.
Yeah, the Open next week, right?
U.S. Open is next week, so we'll do all that next week. But until then, folks, let me tell you, we have just a ton of events coming up between now and over the course of the weekend.
I think the weather's supposed to be nice, right?
Oh, it's supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah, so I hope they do good stuff, good turnout.
Supposed to be really nice. And we'll start over at Flora with the Flora Public Library at 10:30 this morning. 10 a.m. this morning, right after this show airs. They will be having their Mommy and Me Story Hour, the Mommy and Me Story Hour from 10 to 11. The theme will be summertime. Books to be read will be The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You might know these.
I've read that book
have you read
hundreds of times.
Is what happens.
With the caterpillar?
Does he eat?
It eats every single day, and then it goes in a cocoon because he's full finally.
Does he finally get full? He
finally goes.
I gotta know, and I feel terrible that it's screwing it up for all the people that are going to Mommy and Me.
The kids probably aren't watching this.
Well, you never know. When it goes into the cocoon? Does the book end with him going into him or her going into the cocoon, or does it wait several days to become a butterfly and or moth?
Yes.
The second one. Yeah, is it a moth or a butterfly?
Butterfly, I think. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool. The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Very Hungry Caterpillar's First Summer. So there's a sequel.
That one I don't have. I've just got the original. Well, The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Clearly, we need to work on our library skills. Participants will also make fuzzy caterpillars and colorful butterflies. Will also be time to go outside, use sidewalk chalk, as well as play with bubbles and moon sand. I don't know how they got a hold of moon sand, but I'm betting that it's not really moon sand. But that's pretty cool. Registration is required. You might want to give them a call right now or go online. The library phone number is 662-6553. What else going on here on this Friday? Townwide rummage sale over at Clay City today and tomorrow, 7 a.m. each day. They urge everyone to come out and shop this weekend over in Clay City. That means a lot of times rummage sales mean you're moving stuff from one side of town to the other side of town. So that's how that works. The Salem Theater. This is going to be fun. You want to do this. I've seen this. The Odd Couple female version. It'll be tonight at 7 o'clock, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and Sunday afternoon at 3. This again will be at the Salem Theater and Cultural Center. That's just right downtown, 121 Broadway in Salem, next to City Hall. You know where it is. The Salem Community Theater presents The Odd Couple at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $10 for adults, $8 for students. They may be purchased at Salem City Hall or also online at salemil.theater.org, or at the door beginning about a half an hour before the show. Somebody will be there to sell you tickets. I'm telling you, if you've seen The Odd Couple, you know what The Odd Couple is. Felix and Oscar Madison, Felix Unger and Oscar Madison. This is a hoot too. It's a lot of fun. It's a ladies' version of The Odd Couple, and it's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. What else going on here on Friday, June 9th? Not much, but what else going on this weekend? On Saturday, the Fairfield Paint Out coming. Now this is Saturday and Sunday. We had yesterday had Melinda States on the show talking about this. The Fairfield Paint Out Committee and the Byers family have joined together to honor Spencer and Cindy Meager. It's a canvas window, Spencer Meager's view of the world. For those who don't follow Spencer, he and Cindy are battling cancer, and the weekend is a way to help raise funds for their travels, for treatment, etc. The events will take place on June 10th, Saturday in Salem, and that's going to be at Alex Atwood's insurance company, Country Financial, there in Sisney. It'll be a big old pork burger sale, $3. Also, you can get, I think they'll have chips, water, and special homemade cookies. Also on Sunday, they're having the big event out at the Floral Hall there in Fairfield. So, and that'll be at 11 o'clock on Sunday. So help them out. It's a wonderful cause, as he has helped that community out quite a bit. Jeff Ruritan is having their monthly breakfast at the Ruritan Building. The menu will be sausage patties, biscuit and sausage gravy, as well as hash browns, scrambled eggs, pancakes, coffee, whole milk, chocolate milk, and orange juice. Cost by donation. By the way, cost is by donation also on the Sunday thing for Spencer Meager. So donate, give what you can. Speaking of giving what you can, the food distribution at BG Distributors, that's at the Hoosier Prairie Baptist Church, having a free food distribution Saturday morning from 9 to 10. It's going to be in front of the BG Distributors, in Louisville. The stock pantry food boxes will include meat, dairy, produce, and other grocery items. No age restriction or income guidelines or forms to fill out. Everyone is welcome. They want to make sure that everybody eats. Townwide rummage sale I mentioned in Clay City, also in Iola. It kind of depends where they're watching the show. When I say Clay City and Iola, it works that way.
I'm going to go, east-west.
East-west. Clay, Iola has their big rummage sales on Saturday at 8 a.m. So you can go to Clay City early, then go to Iola. There you go. Townwide rummage sale Saturday starting at 8. A cookout then at the Civic Center from 11 to 2. The proceeds do go to the Iola Civic Center Building Fund. You know, they're building that nice new building in Iola, or they're renovating it. They're going to do a nice job. What else is going on? Another food distribution at the Grace Church of the Nazarene in Salem. That's a nice deal. First come, first served. Distribution begins at 8:30 over there in Salem. Pull your vehicle up, pop your trunk. Volunteers will place the food items inside. South Central High School They're having a big old FBLA cookout on Saturday from 10 to 3. Now, they're having a fundraiser. Well, it'll be at the Salem IGA right down there in Midtown. You know where it is. From 10 a.m. selling pulled pork sandwiches, yum, and all the sides. $10 for the sandwich, 2 sides, and a drink. The South Central FBLA is sending 3 students to their national conference in Atlanta in about a month, so help them get their students down there to Atlanta. Local author fair over in Centralia on Saturday from 1 to 4. This will be fun. I believe our friend Brian Alvis was going to be at this. Illinois authors will be selling, signing, and discussing their books at the meet and greet at the Munkin Activity Room. Admission is free, and there will be a raffle drawing as well as sign up for that. Visit their website for more details as well as more exhibiting authors. Finally, and I saved this one for last because it's got instructions. It's got a lot of them. WAMAC, we talked about WAMAC Food Pantry. This is Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. They're going to do this in Centralia. Well, hold on. Yeah. WAMAC Food Pantry at the WAMAC Missionary Baptist Church, 123 North James, will be open for drive-up Saturday, June 10th from 10 a.m. to noon or until they run out. Must have photo ID the first time you go. If you're coming back, I guess you don't need that. If the address is not current, please also bring a utility bill with the current address. You must come in person and limit 1 per household. New lineup procedure. So new lineup procedure too, so pay attention here. Due to private drives being blocked last month, the WAMAC PD has requested that cars line up in the alley behind the police department heading north. At 10 a.m., you may cross the street and pull up to the east side doors of the church. Do not block the roadway or driveways. They're going to try to have someone directing traffic. They had better have somebody directing.
That sounds like they're serious about it.
They are serious. This is serious
Somebody
business.
did not like their driveway being blocked.
Somebody does not like their driveway being blocked. So there you go. And good luck to you over there. National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like
is
they'll need it.
June 9th. Celebrate on June 9th each year. National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie recognizes this delicious and seasonal pie. Of course, rhubarb is a tart vegetable often paired with the sweet fruits to make a pleasing dessert around the country. Rhubarb is a perennial favorite in home gardens. One of the first fruits of their labors. Gardeners begin to harvest rhubarb in the middle of May or early June. Finds their way into desserts and preserves.
Are we eating
rhubarb.
Forte?
I forgot to change that over. I wonder if this is the only picture I have.
Of rhubarb, but that's all you need for that.
Well, I had 3 pictures loaded up of rhubarb. I might show them throughout the rest of the day, but I
Do you know anybody that eats it? Besides my father.
my mother.
My father. And
My mother makes it. My mother makes it and eats it. And actually, my mother-in-law does the same thing.
Really?
Makes it and eats it. And they're very kind and give me a piece of pie. And no, thank you. I don't like the tart.
But you have to add so much sweetness and sugar to it to make it edible. Then what's the point? I don't get it. But yeah, my father enjoys it.
Well, I'm glad he enjoys it. Scott has no taste.
Nope, no, he doesn't.
There's also National Movie Night. I don't think I'm going to have him either. No, that's not the.
I wanted to know what movie night was going to be.
National Movie Night. Well, it's.
What was the picture of? Just the movie and popcorn?
it's
People sitting around?
People sitting around
All right.
watching a movie. No, not that big a deal. Pop some popcorn, grab a blanket, and watch a movie with the
I like
family.
that idea. Tomorrow night or tonight?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Friday night. How
What are you
about
doing on Friday night?
that? I'm watching a movie now.
Watching a movie, exactly right. This is also, ladies and gentlemen, National Donald Duck Day. You were wanting more food.
Yeah, I was. I love our food. I love our food days.
There wasn't any other food today.
Yeah.
I've had June for some reason doesn't have nearly enough food. I've gone all week without having a good food day.
I don't know why.
Strawberry rhubarb pie is and that's not that good.
No, it's not very good. No.
I don't know, but today is Donald Duck's birthday. He, was first on film in 1933, so he'd be 89 years old.
How many years after the original Mickey Mouse was it then?
1934. So, and Mickey came around 1926.
So that's what Steamboat Willie was roughly?
Steamboat Willie was 26.
Yeah, so he was 7, 8 years after that.
Yeah. And you know what? He's 89 years old. He's still not wearing pants.
Doesn't have to at this point. At this point, they just call it a disease. When he was in his 20s, 30s, it was weird.
Yeah, I guess now he's just
now he's eccentric.
Now he's just a freak.
Yeah, he's never done it. Let him go.
Let him go. He's old. What do you want to see on TV, folks? Tonight should be a lot of fun. The Reds are in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals, and that's on Bally Sports Network, Midwest Channel 630, and that'll be at 7:15. At 7:10, Miami is at Chicago. By the way, Ben Lively versus Jordan Montgomery in that Cardinal game. At 7:10, the Miami Marlins are at the Chicago White Sox. Yuri Perez versus Dylan Cease. That's on Channel 643. And at 9:15 tonight, last game of the day, the Cubs are in San Francisco. Marcus Stroman versus Anthony DeSclafani. That's on Marquee, Channel 597. Also, NBA Finals, Game 4 tonight. It's the Denver Nuggets leading the Miami Heat 2-1. This is Lucas Vaughan. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back after this. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center. And that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation. And I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Lucas Vaughan. This is our weekly Take the Points look at sports. And, last week we looked a little bit at the Class 1A, Class 2A baseball, and we each made picks.
I thought went pretty well.
They're.
I mean, out of 3 games, we got some of them right.
Well, we got the finals right.
Yeah, I think we got the
in Class
championship.
2A.
Yeah.
We did get the championship right in 2A. We got the winner wrong.
I think at 1A I got the championship right. I just picked the wrong ones.
Oh, you got both teams right?
Yeah, we had Henry, whatever that one team was. They made it in there.
There is Class 1A.
Waterloo and Henry.
We both had, or at least I had Goreville defeating Waterloo Jabot. Barely lost to Jabot, and Jabot goes on to swamp Henry to win state.
Yeah,
Henry, how do we decide you say that?
Zeschween or something like that. There's a Z in there.
Yeah, that was very strange.
But yeah, that's who I had in the championship game. I had Henry taking it over Waterloo, but
Goreville close to Waterloo, and then loses pretty handily to Sterling Newman after Henry barely got by Sterling Newman. But Waterloo Jabot, your Class 1A state champion. Class 2A state champion last week. Columbia went 9-0 in the first game, and that was the game that Vaguely pitched.
yeah. Yeah,
and
went 7 innings, gave up 4
innings,
hits, struck out 7 or 9.
Yeah, he struck out 9. So he couldn't pitch the championship game, and they gave up 4 runs early, and just could not get back into it. Columbia losing to last year's state champ and now this year's state champion Joliet Catholic. QND lost to Joliet. Everybody lost to Joliet Catholic, I guess. Not that big a loss, but a tough week, of course, for QND. And
they came back and won the 3rd place game.
They came back to win. They came back to win the 3rd place game. That leads us to the championship weekend here on Class 3A and 4A.
It's the same location?
No, I believe this is. I don't think they do this at Dozer Park.
I wonder if it was.
I think they move it up farther north.
Okay.
I think it might be. I want to say DeKalb, but I don't know. I'm not sure that's right. But Class 3A and 4A up in this might tell us. Class 3A and 4A this weekend. Congratulations to Effingham High School making their first trip to state in 50 years.
Wow. Congrats.
So, congratulations to Effingham, doing a fine job making their way to state. They're playing here in a little bit against Grays Lake Central, where I have no idea where that is. I think that's probably in Lake County on the north side of Chicago. Then you play LaGrange Park. Nazareth Academy plays Sycamore. I have been to Sycamore High School, and I have, and my mom used to teach at LaGrange.
No kidding.
Yeah. Now, I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't help me make picks at all.
It's a fun fact, though.
It is a fun fact.
There you go.
One of my best friends, a guy in my wedding, went to a high school right next to Sycamore. What are our records of these teams?
So Effingham it's got the worst record. They're 22-15 playing Grays Lake, which is 32-7. But don't let the record, fool you. They're hot right now, obviously. And Nazareth is 32-6, playing a 33-5 Sycamore squad.
Boy, that's the thing. If you do look at the record, which you don't want to, if you do look at the records, you think, oh my heavens. But Effingham plays a lot of really good schools. They played, I think they had 3 losses in a row or something to St. Anthony. And St. Anthony was a great team this year. So it's good luck to the Hearts. They have a full, heavy row to hoe in front of them up there in the Class 3A.
Are they just the Hearts, Effingham?
Flaming Hearts.
Flaming Hearts.
Flaming Hearts. And also in Class 4A, speaking of Southern Illinois teams, how about
Edwardsville?
Edwardsville going for their 2nd state championship in a row in Class 4A. So good luck to them. They're all going for the hardware, the big trophy. What is the best looking trophy in sports?
The best looking?
The best, the nicest, nicest trophy. I've got 3 trophies. There are 3 trophies being contested. I'm not going to make it that difficult for you. There are 3 trophies
right now
being contested this weekend. You've got this one, that's the Belmont Stakes.
That's pretty ornate.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Look, you got horses all around the bottom there, a horse on top, and that's.
I wouldn't have gone that route. To begin with.
I didn't say which one I like best. You have the Stanley Cup currently being contested. Of course,
that is classic as you get.
That is classic, and of course now that guy doesn't even wear the blue sweater anymore. But it was good to look back 5 seasons, I guess, 4 years to win to 2019 when the Blues won it. And you also have these, which to me do not compare a lick.
Nah, it's not even in the conversation.
Not even in the conversation.
Definitely no. You can just go back to another one. I don't. It was all right. So
all right, of those three, then
historically, it's the Stanley Cup. But man, that previous one was pretty. But it's the Stanley Cup.
Historically, it is the Cup. But I mean, this is the Belmont Stakes.
It's cool looking.
The Belmont Stakes looks pretty cool. I tell you what, we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and we are going to come back. And I was going to say we would come back and talk about the one Lucas chose. But no, I want to talk about the Belmont. We're going to talk about the horse race, and then we'll get to the Cup here in just a little bit. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Good luck, Flaming Hearts, and good luck, Edwardsville Tigers. Always fun to see a Southern Illinois team win. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
All right.
I don't need that.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I just asked a personal question, and
I answered it.
And you answered it. You answered it. This is this is our Take the Points edition of the show, and this Saturday evening, it will be the Belmont Stakes, the third jewel of horse racing's Triple Crown. Of course, no horse can win the Triple Crown this year, and that's a shame.
With some question marks whether the race is going to happen.
There are a few question marks, so we can go on and talk about how it might not happen, and you got to figure horses got to breathe just like people, and we're shooting this on Thursday afternoon. They canceled racing at Belmont on Thursday, planning to Boy, can you imagine them canceling the Belmont Stakes?
Will they cancel it with it? I mean, is it possible just to postpone it?
Maybe a day or two. That'd be all. That'd be all, because you got the horses scheduled to race next week and all that kind of thing. And you got 14 races on Friday and 14 races on Saturday.
Well, there's
14
zero
races on Sunday.
There was 0 races on Thursday.
Zero races on Thursday.
Some races are better than none.
Well, I think from looking at the weather, it's supposed to be better. They were saying it was going to be better starting around noon today. The weather was they were calling for the wind to be blowing through in the right direction.
And it's forest fires in Canada, right?
It's forest fires in Ontario.
Yeah.
That are not just Ontario, but
Canadians. They
Newfoundland.
Screw up everything. Sorry for our Canadian watchers.
It's lightning. It's lightning and dry woods.
How do you know it's lightning?
Well, there aren't any people up there where these forest fires are.
Have you watched Alone?
Have I watched Alone?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
That's where they're at. On that show Alone, they're actually up in Labrador, Newfoundland.
Do they put those? Is that how they put? Who are the idiots that go on these shows?
I don't know, but I'm glad they do, because I like watching those idiots on these shows. Because I couldn't do it. I am not tough enough.
But yeah, there's nobody up there.
No, there's nothing up there.
There is nobody there to light a match and accidentally start these things on fire.
Yeah. So History Channel's on channel what on Wabash? You can watch Alone.
History Channel's, I think, like 605.
There you go.
Something like that. I've never watched these shows.
Oh, you'd get, if you started the season 1, you'd get enveloped in it. My parents watched it, and they were like, and then they didn't not watch it until they went to it every season, every episode. They binge watched every one of them. Enjoyed it.
How many episodes? How many seasons?
They're on season 8 or 9 now. So.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, enjoyable.
But what do? They throw these people out there?
Oh yeah.
And ask them to do what? What's the goal?
Live.
What's the prize?
Well, this year's prize is $500,000 for the ones that stays the longest. So
how many people are there?
They started typically with about 10, and they scattered. You can't. I mean, they're nowhere near each other, so they're literally.
Do they ever?
Now they give them cameras, and they check on. They do welfare checks like once a week, just to make sure that they're alive, I guess.
Pick up the tape.
Yeah, I mean, there's deer, bears. There's bears there. There's wild animals. There's everything there. So they got to check on them. But no, for the most part, it's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool. They don't. Well, I'm glad they're checking on the horses at Belmont too, because here's what the Belmont Stakes looks like. And this again, that's 6:02 our time on Saturday evening. 1.5 miles. It's the long one, and you've got the Preakness winner, National Treasure, is coming back after 3 weeks. The Kentucky Derby winner is not participating.
But the pre-race favorite is Forte.
The Kentucky pre-race favorite, Forte, is the favorite here in the Belmont Stakes, and that's Forte's picture right there. We didn't get Weeze and Jamie to get us their bids, because they're like off on a beach or something together. I'm
Beaches.
Not sure what they're doing, but. What do you think? What are some of the? What's the word on? Just to pick one. Number 5.
Number 5, El Miraculo. All right.
El Miraculo.
If you follow horse racing, you know Tapit Travis, Arcangelo. There's a bunch of those.
But
you don't ever hear of this one.
I did pull El Miraculo.
So
I don't have his picture.
They've got a write up on each of these horses, and they got a speed ranking and whatever else. And most of the speed rankings are in the high 90s, even a couple hundreds in there.
Sure.
Miraculo's speed rankings of 77.
How many races has he run?
He's 10, 2, and 3, so he's won 10 races. Don't know where on what horse pasture.
It's 10 races. He's won 2.
Oh, and then 3 shows.
3 seconds.
So, or seconds. So the write up on him says, "It would be a miracle. What's this slowpoke doing here? Just by entering Triple Crown Event Connect."
What they call him?
Slowpoke.
Oh, slowpoke.
Just by entering Triple Crown Event Connections are awarded great seats, paddock access, fine food, and unlimited bar tab. Enjoy the party, folks.
I love love it.
Great write-up. So not a lot of expectation out of the five
Not a
horse.
whole lot of expectation on Il Miracolo.
Yeah, so it looks to me like they're for the party.
Let's go
That's
to
funny.
the favorite. Here is our old friend Forte. That was Forte getting ready for the Belmont. You can see Belmont behind him. Actually, they've got construction going on. You got scaffolding. They're rebuilding part of Belmont Stakes and or part of the Belmont Park, Elmont, and they are going to be doing that. But there's Forte. Forte is a good-looking horse. That's
Well, we thought that going to the Kentucky Derby that he
I
looked
mean,
good.
he's not gray like that, like his look there. That's when he's covered in mud. But when in real life, that's what Forte looks like when he's clean. Forte comes in at 5-2.
Yeah, and his speed rating second on this list overall. So he's only behind Angel of Empire as far as speed rating. So
There is the next one I was going to look at. That's the other Todd Pletcher horse. That would be Tappet Trice, right? So yeah, there is Tappet Trice with Todd Pletcher's slicks on the. Let's see. They're both Todd Pletchers, aren't they? Yeah. Forte's a Pletcher horse, and Tappet Trice a Pletcher horse. What's it say about Tappet Trice?
well, what was his? He's got victories in the Tampa Bay Derby Bluegrass Stakes. So he's got a lot of earnings. His speed rating's a 99, so he's right behind what all the other horses are. So
Well,
he did finish 7th in the Derby.
Tappet Trice is a good horse. Tappet Trice is a good horse. He's also, there is the third favorite. That would be
National Treasure?
National Treasure.
Or Angel, either one.
I believe, no, that's not National Treasure. That's
That must be
Angel of
Angel
Empire.
of Empire.
Yeah, because there's National Treasure. There's Angel of Empire, and he is a dandy as well. And that's in that Risen Star race down in Louisiana. What's it say about the Angel of Empire?
He's got the speed. I mean, he by far has the most speed in this. He's a 104 ranking on this. So everybody else.
4 buyers.
Yeah,
That's
and
a buyer speed
the
rating.
highest, the Forte was 100. So he's got the most speed out of the.
Now, that doesn't mean he's going to race that fast. That just means that he has in the past. So, and which brings us to National Treasure, the champion from the champion from the Preakness. This is from the Preakness, I believe. So, yeah, this is him coming across the finish line first. Almost got caught at the Preakness. A wonderful race, but National Treasure won out. He comes in at 5-1. Angel of Empire 7-2, so that's 3.5 to 1. Tappet Trice at 3-1, and then Forte at 5-2. Looking at this, what is the Lucas Vaughan wager?
I'm on National Treasure. Coming off a win, they've got Johnny Velasquez as the jockey and Bob Baffer horse. So that's who I'm with.
National Treasure looked good in the
Yeah.
Preakness. He looked really good in the Preakness. I am actually. I think I put Win Place and Show on National Treasure.
Yeah,
as
one
well,
place.
right?
Yep, you did.
Yeah, but 5 of our show 20. I've got you've got all $20 on the win.
I got 10 on the win.
What are you going to do with the other 10?
I'm actually going to use I guess $21. I'll do $2 win play show.
I was hoping you'd let me do that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do I'm going to change my bet then. I'm going to go National Treasure. $6 across the board. Pardon me. $2 across the board cost me $6.
Yep.
And I'm going to go $2 on the nose on Angel of Empire. And then I'm going to go with a $2 trifecta on. I'm going to go $2 trifecta.
I like this one.
On Angel of Empire,
Yep.
National
Yep.
Treasure, and Fort.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, and that'll cost me $12. That's, to me, that's a sound wager. And with those numbers, that'll pay, I don't know, $100 maybe, something like that, depending.
I didn't hear Il Miraculo in there.
Il Miracolo. No, you're not.
Didn't make that cut.
Did not make that cut. That's Belmont. It's this weekend. Hope everybody has a good time betting it. We're going to have a good time. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the Ugly Trophy. We'll be back talking NBA right after this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
So stupid, I'm betting it.
It's so stupid. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Lucas is here. We're talking about sports, gambling, and stuff like that. Having a good time. Next week, we'll get to the golf with the U.S. Open. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. But today, it is, we're between game 3 and 4 in basketball right now. And by the time we talk to you next week, basketball might be over.
It will be.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah.
So it's Friday and then Monday and then Wednesday, right?
They got to win 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. It's here's what the Vegas boys think is going to happen. If you're wanting to bet the Denver Nuggets to win, you'd have to bet $900 to win. To get paid back $1,000.
Nope.
$1,010.
Not for this guy.
If you want, you can still bet on the Miami Heat. If you bet $100 on the Heat, it'll pay you back $700.
That's good. That'd be a good bet. I mean, if it will hit.
There might be, that'd be a nice hit. That would be an outstanding hit. You saw, and here's the series correct score. I had the Denver Nuggets winning 4 games to 1. Looks like I can still get that.
Yep.
It's only going to pay me plus 100, but that's what Vegas has. I mean, they've got the Nuggets winning out the next 2 games with it being plus 100. They don't see the Heat coming back to win any of those games. The Nuggets, if the Heat do come back and win 1, it's plus 275. The Heat come back, force a game 7, it's plus 350. Miami, the Heat to win.
Sweep it.
That's
win out 12-1.
I can't believe it's 12-1 for both 4-2 and 4-3.
It kind of surprises me too. I'm not sure why that would be.
You want to see a bet that you want to see a number that's high? I mean, we already showed you it's the what it was 9, 10 to 1, $910 to $100 for the championship. How about it's the same thing for Nikola Jokic. What a series this guy is having.
You know what? I laid MVP bet on Jamal Murray before the series started.
On Jamal Murray?
The dude went out and had a 32-point triple-double last night.
Yes, he did.
Oh, fantastic, right? I mean, that's this. I mean,
It hadn't been done.
I mean, this guy should be MVP of this series, except for the guy next to him had a 32-point triple-double with 20 rebounds.
So Jamal Murray he's presumably on the winning team. He's 30-1.
Yeah.
To win MVP because you've got Nikola Jokic down there.
I'm hoping Jokic goes out and Murray's got to carry him the rest of the series, and I hit mine.
That's not cool at all.
You don't want to bet on it.
Huh?
I bet $1 on it, Bruce.
What would it pay? 30?
Yeah.
You don't want to see somebody
I don't want to see
get
Denver
hurt.
because I'd like to see Denver to win. Jokic should be there, but yeah, I mean,
I gotta tell you,
didn't have a bad bet with Murray. He's
But
played a
that's-
great series.
But that's a great question, though, Lucas. What happens if, say, God forbid, there is an injury to a guy like Jokic?
Well, then
Would Denver still win the series?
it's going to be a lot harder. But if they do, it's going to be on the back of Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
I mean that's for sure.
Although, that's the other tricky part about asking whether the Heat have a chance to get back into the series. And I'm going to ask you that. Do the Heat have a chance to get back in the series?
To me, they've got Jimmy Butler and Bam, and nobody else is playing basketball. I mean, the guys the Caleb Bartons and the Struces and the Gabe Vincents.
What about Duncan?
They haven't done anything.
Duncan had one good quarter.
Yeah, so without these guys helping the big two, they don't have a chance, and they're not doing anything right now.
Duncan had one good quarter,
he did.
basically won them game 2 whenever they were down 7 points.
I think he had 17 in the second half or something like
They
that.
had 12 in a row
Yeah.
to start the fourth quarter, which got them the lead. And I mean, it's just, I'm sitting there watching this, Duncan Robinson, and I'm sitting there, wait a minute. Didn't this guy play for Michigan?
Oh yeah,
and he played for Michigan back. He was on the Michigan team that went to the national championship.
Yeah, he was, and he started out at a lower college than that. He was I'm not even sure what he was.
So yeah, well, let's see. Does Duncan Robinson have any chance to
50 to 1?
Yeah, 50. No, like
Excuse
500
me,
to 1.
500 to 1. There you go.
500 to 1. It would take a performance like that one quarter for the next 4 games for the Heat to win. Hey, 500 to 1 right now.
What if Tyler Hero comes back this next game, starts the ball, and they sweep out? Maybe Tyler Hero 1,000 to 1 is the bet.
Tyler Hero hadn't played since the last week of the regular season or something like that.
They said he was going to play in this series, but
I don't know.
I don't know if they're going to get there.
Yeah, I think that was just a big joke that they're saying Tyler Hero was going to play. I don't know. Good luck to him.
It looks like a walkover to me, but stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened.
Jimmy Butler won't lay over. He won't lay down, but
needs a little help.
He needs help.
Well, see, that's my point. That's my point about Game 3. Denver looked so good in Game 3, and then if you look at their bench didn't do a thing.
No.
Porter didn't do a thing. Nobody else did a thing for the Nuggets except for Murray and for Jokic.
They both have 32.
Yeah,
so 32-point triple doubles. So,
well, that's the other thing. Whenever, say, okay, you take Jokic out of the thing, right? And take his rebounds away anyway. They still out-rebounded the Heat. they out-rebounded them 57 to 34 for the game. And Jokic had 21. So I mean, it's just, I already placed my bet for tonight.
And you don't feel bad about it, do you?
And I don't feel bad about it. Let's see what's going on in the hockey. I cut that off badly. Golden Knights are 5-1 to win, and the Panthers are plus 350.
Okay.
So that's a little bit closer.
And this series is 2-0?
2-0.
Okay.
2 games to none. And then you have to pick the exact outcome of the series. For the Panthers to win, you get plus 650 on Game 7, and that's not bad if you think the Panthers are going to win. Why would you bet plus 350 if you, I mean, the Panthers could win 4 in a row right now. Panthers have goalie problems, folks, and that's the thing that you really can't have in any series, let alone a Stanley Cup final. You cannot have a goalie problem, and they can't stop. They haven't. Bobrovsky has not been able to stop. He's gone to his old habits, Lucas. Have you watched any?
I have not.
Well, he's gone to his old habits. Which shows why he is down. Well, he's still plus 11-1. Maybe they're thinking that he's going to turn it around or something. But right now, March or so, and Aiden Hill, the goalie for Vegas, and Jack Eichel. The Eichel's on the Heat. But
I think we all picked Eichel there. And, you picked Kachuk.
Yeah, and Kachuk is 11-1. Those three top guys are all Vegas Knights. So I don't think I have any actual money on this one. I think this was just show bet money.
Yep.
Show money. So, well, folks, it's I'm not putting it past Florida to come back and win this, where I am putting it past the Heat.
So you think this series has a better chance to get back to even than the other one does?
Yeah, because they're in Florida. They're in Florida now. They won the first two games. Vegas won the first two games at home. Home used to mean something. It really doesn't mean so much anymore. But Florida, you never know. They're a good team, but they're.
I wish you had their home record on there. Just out of curiosity, how well they did play at home. But sorry, next time maybe you should show prep something.
Maybe I should do a little show prep. You got a point. Speaking of show prep, we're going to come back talk about baseball. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield at Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas Vaughan is here. This is our weekly Take the Points show. We do appreciate you tuning in each and every week. Get a chance to laugh at our bets or giggle at our bets or win money off of our bets.
Not much.
We're better at football. We're better at football.
I feel like we are better at football.
I feel like we're better. I feel a lot better about football. But baseball season going on right now. And it's just, I don't know. When do you, let's take a look at the National League. This is kind of depressing. But at what point, kicking the tires on the St. Louis Cardinals, do you begin to become a seller?
I don't know, but last week at this point, going into a series against Pittsburgh,
We felt pretty good.
I felt pretty good. I felt all right about the way things were going, and then the Pittsburgh series came through, and the Texans series came through, and I don't feel as good anymore.
They lost 5 out of 6 in those last 6 games.
Yep.
And but still, they are the only National League Central team with a positive run differential.
Crazy.
And they're playing the Reds this weekend. The Reds now 3.5 games ahead of St. Louis. That is sad. How would you feel if you're an Englishman?
Okay.
And here in about a week or so, you've got a week and a half. You've got 2 teams coming over to play for the big English series, the big London series.
And who is it?
It is the 5th place Cardinals taking on the almost 5th place Chicago Cubs.
Nice. Yeah, that's
heading to England, jolly old England, to play 2 games in jolly old London town. I don't know where they're playing.
they don't know anything about it. They don't know if it's good baseball or bad baseball, so it doesn't matter.
Well, now, yeah, that's probably true. That's the thing, Lucas. Looking at the Cardinals, they're finding new ways to lose.
Mm-hmm.
They're finding new ways to lose with Tommy Edman overrunning Nolan Gorman and Nolan Arenado overrunning Tommy Edman almost.
Bad teams find ways to lose, and the the Cardinals, unfortunately,
reminds you of the Bears.
Yeah, unfortunately it does. Are finding those ways to lose.
They are finding ways to lose. I would just. Did you see the walkout last night? They lost 6 games in a row before they finally won on Wednesday night. I said last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's Wednesday night. They don't play on Thursday. They won on Wednesday night. There were no smiles after, in the how they line up and everybody comes in and gives everybody high fives and stuff on the way back to the
they
dugout.
won a game
There
1-0.
were no smiles, and it looked like these guys were just as frustrated as anything I've ever seen.
But what's the change?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? Let's take a look at the National League, or pardon me, the American League. Tampa still just rolling. 6.5 games up, still over 700 winning percentage. Texas, hey, the Cardinals got beat 2 out of 3 by a good team, 40-21. That's a good team, and 150 run differential, the largest in the American League. You've got the Twins. The Yankees would be in the playoffs right now. The Yankees, Orioles, Twins, and I guess Astros would be in. Yeah, the Astros would be in. So the Blue Jays have kind of stubbed their toe a little bit with Alek Manoah having problems, and that's hurt them a little bit. But Tampa and Baltimore. Baltimore only at plus 21. That is almost doing it with smoke and mirrors too, I guess.
Yeah, 13 games over 500 with a plus 21 differential.
Makes you wonder when the Cardinals are going to play the Oakland Athletics. The Cardinals have not played the Athletics yet, but the A's.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared to.
A's are back over 200. I think last week when we looked at this, they were like a 199 winning percentage, weren't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
So, yeah, they're back over 200 with a 200-run differential. So, I don't know if you can make any judgments. Is it still too early?
No. Too early for what?
Judgments.
No, it's not too early. There's definitely there's enough of the season there.
My question was at what point at what point do the Cardinals clean house?
What do you clean?
Marble. Mozilla.
Okay. So they get rid of 2 guys that aren't even playing on the field.
Well, you got a point. Last baseball we're going to talk about, but maybe the most fun this weekend is the super regional matchups in the NCAA. How about those Sycamores?
Indiana State, wow.
Sycamores from Indiana State. They couldn't host. They were supposed to host this weekend, and they have a Special Olympics going on, so they couldn't host. So they're playing down at TCU. Nobody is really a gigantic favorite here. Wake Forest is a really good team, though, and they are looked at as one of the top dogs. So that's all this weekend. Lucas, we've run out of time.
That happens.
It does happen. Thank you so much. So you picking there, by the way? We'll hit it next week because we got World Series starts week.
Arkansas. I had a buddy who's a big Arkansas.
There you go, there. Folks. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next time.